Everyone, welcome. This is one of our amazing clients at the agency here. We got Anna. She's actually the owner of HIIT Factory Mornington. And we've been working for some time together. And I'd just love to bring you on here so you can share your experience. So other people that are watching this might be considering working with us. It might be like what it's like. It's good to hear it firsthand from our clients. So Anna, thanks for coming on and doing this, by the way. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So can we do this kind of like in chronological order? Talk to us a little bit about before we started working together, what were you doing to try and get new business?
So I was kind of dabbling in my own Facebook ads, which, weren't much of a hit. And also just boosting posts a lot of the time, which, the reach looks good, but people purchasing from your website wasn't, we weren't driving them there and really wasn't happening. It was just basically our referral process through our clients that was kind of getting us building, but it's quite a slow process, as most gyms would probably know.
Yeah. And so you've tried some of the digital marketing stuff yourself, doing posts, but with what so sort of results.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't track them either,
Yeah, exactly.
I can't track them.
When you do the boosting posts, it's tough, right?
Yeah.
So what was it like, really trying to rely on referrals?
Oh, look, I mean, I think still referrals are really good, but it's just a slow process, like you have to have a client that's in there for a while before they're going to refer your friends to come in. They have to enjoy that process, and that just doesn't happen overnight. That's something that grows over time. And during that whole process, you're learning as well about, new clients walking through the door or just, it's just a really tough process for gyms, especially post-COVID, like everybody's wary of purchasing and everybody's wary of every gym. And, everyone's got so many promo deals out there. They don't know where to go. They have to find something that's suitable for them.
And for people listening in, you're not all females gym, but you do have a heavy like family sort of vibe, as well as a lot of like moms with young kids and stuff too, don't you?
Yeah, like it was founded, the HIIT Factory was founded by the HIIT mum, and she basically started it because she had a daughter and had nowhere to take her children without putting them in a creche, So based on that, we became really family friendly, and somehow our model has sort of shifted to be predominantly women, but we don't just train women, just so you know.
Yes.
We do train men, and we've got a lot of couples that come through as well now. So, the female will start, obviously hang out for a bit and see if their children are comfortable, and then before you know it, it's like, I'll pop in for a session too.
Yeah.
So that's what
really
happens.
Cool. So you're basically doing, to go back, you have this awesome concept, but it's hard to get people in because you're relying purely on referrals, and that's only you can't scale that, can you? You just got to wait until you can actually get the referral.
You can't badger your clients either. You can't be like, hey, tell your friends. I mean, you do kind of, but you've got to be a bit kinder about it. You can't be like, hey guys, get on to them, because you don't want to be that person.
Totally. So what was the thing that was the tipping point that made you go, you know what, I need to speak to Jimmy about, helping us out with getting you business?
Well, I think one of your ads came up, for starters, on Facebook. So I noticed it then, and there was that. And also, I think predominantly, I think all the HIIT factories joined you as a one big collective group back in November, I think it was, when we just came out of COVID, and a lot of us needed a revamp, So I think it was that really pushed us in that direction, just to really get on board and try and figure out how we can get our Facebook ads sort of, up our game a bit.
Firing.
Or up our game in marketing, yeah.
And before we actually talk about the campaigns and what we've done for you, how many new clients were you getting on average, say, per month before us?
Well, I reckon maybe if I was lucky, 2.
Okay.
3, depending on when, who, it's pretty, 2 wouldn't even be probably, 2 would probably be the average, I would say.
Okay. So 2 new people per month on average. Now, fast forward to after us working together a couple of months. Talk to us. How many people have we signed up in total with you?
Oh, a few. If we're talking all the way back in November, I would go anywhere from 25 to 30, to be honest.
Okay. Right.
And with another, probably at the looks of the booking system, probably another 15 potentials as well.
Great. And they're on various different memberships, right? Because we've done different campaigns. We've done a 6-week one. We've done 28-day things and a couple of other offers in between.
Yep.
And talk to us about the appointment setting service that we do for you. How has that been?
Well, that's probably made the biggest difference in regards to my time. So, obviously before I was calling all these leads, and it just got, I'm a mum of 3. So it just got too time consuming for me. And I felt like it was, you have to consistently keep calling. And then you got to sit on the phone with them for, 5-10 minutes. And then you've got to call them back to make sure that they're going to come in and when they're coming and if they're going to show, or you're trying to sell to them over the phone. And as I said before, like, people are hesitant. 1, they don't want to pick up their phone to a number they don't know. And 2, I just don't have the time for that. So efficiency wise, it's probably the best thing that, besides the Facebook ads, is probably the best thing for someone like me who's really busy mum with a business. It's the best thing for me to have wiped off.
Yeah. So just to clarify for anyone's unsure what we're talking about is we not only generate the leads for you, now we actually book them in for appointments for you as well. So all you have to really do is just be at the gym when we book the appointments so you can conduct the consultations.
Yeah. And the thing is that we set up that system where I can put the times in that suit me. So, you know what I mean? Like, it might only be half an hour before my session starts. Well, I'm there normally half an hour before anyway. So really making 1 or 2 appointments in that time slot makes sense. And, and then you sort of stay back half an hour after because you're, getting ready for the next session, or you might be just ending for the night and turning lights off. And they can just pop on in then and have a bit of a chat with you. And I think they like that. They like to come in and see what we're all about. And it's really a lot more interactive, but it just saves me time. Like, I don't have to sit on the phone. All I have to do is hang out at my gym a little bit earlier and a little bit later.
Yeah, I love it. So we've done 25 signups with another like 15 in the works that we're currently setting appointments for you right now, as it is as of today. And we've talked about the actual ads setting appointments, but what about actual people showing up? Because I know you and I had a conversation a while ago that you had issues with, first of all, trying to get mums or other people just to pick up the phone in the first place. But then once you finally got them on the phone, you mentioned that they just weren't showing up at all.
Yeah, like they had every excuse under the sun why they couldn't make it in. Like, they filled out these applications, they're keen, so they say, but they can't make an effort to get in to meet me one-on-one. Or, just to come into a session as well. And it was just getting tiresome. Like, I made all these calls, all these bookings. It was great. I was expecting all these people to arrive, and it just, you got 1 or 2. And those are the general, the people that are actually decent and keen enough to get on in here. Yeah. But they kind of, I think the problem with a lot of people too is they just forget that you're you are a person, you are a gym, and you're a business owner. We're not just randoms giving you a call. You've given us your number in the first place. So
yeah. But now that's what was happening before us. But now they're actually not only booking appointments, but they're actually showing up now as well.
Yeah, like I think so far, I think we've had 10 bookings come through with only 1 no-show so far.
Perfect. Much better show rates than almost no one showing up.
Well, that's what I mean. I think I had 1 or 2 show up of 10 bookings, and I think you guys have booked 10 and 9 have shown up. And 1, she only didn't show up because she couldn't get a car park. So she thought she was wasting my time. So called anyway, and then rescheduled. So that was the only reason.
That's fantastic. So you're getting a 90% show rate for your bookings if we're talking numbers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. And even then, I really would think that would have been 100. She just, like I said, the street that I'm on is quite busy. So she didn't want to hold me up. So she just rescheduled. So that was cool.
Perfect. Amazing. Yeah. So how does it feel now knowing that you've not only got consistent leads coming through, but appointments that are showing up? How has that changed your business and what that does for your personal life though as well?
For my personal life, obviously the business growth is great. And the sales point is another thing that we've obviously worked on. But it's just the time. Like, I've got 3 really young kids, and spending my time picking up my kids from kinder on the phone, making calls, because, you're trying to grow your business. So you've got to put in that hard work. But ultimately, I don't have to do that anymore, except for have Zoom calls with you.
And talk about how many people you've signed up.
Exactly. Or how many people I'm going to sign up.
Yeah.
Or how many more I'm going to sign up. Yeah.
That's awesome. So if people are watching this and they're like, cool, sounds pretty good,
Yeah.
still on the fence, what would you say to somebody that's sitting on the fence?
Oh, like don't hold back. Get onto it. And like you said, give it 3 months. And I can guarantee you'll notice the difference. And even when you stop, I can guarantee you're going to notice a massive difference. And there's no consistency. You know what I mean? You want new people coming through all the time, because also not only with the Facebook ads and the booking system that you guys have got, again, there's still that referral system going on in the background. But yeah, I've noticed like a huge difference, and it's great. It's amazing. Don't sit on the fence. Get onto it.
Look at that. You're hired, by the way. And
Thanks.
so for anyone watching this video, if you are watching this and it's on our website or somewhere, you'll see that there's probably a button around here somewhere. Click the button, schedule a call to speak with myself directly. We can take you through a bit of a walkthrough about how this whole process will work for you. And and then if you feel like it's a good fit for you, then we could talk about that as well. But Anna, thank you so much for jumping on and sharing your story. Appreciate it. I'm very aware that you're very busy. You're in your car, so you're literally sleeping angel in the back.
Yeah, picked up one from kinder, and now we're going to pick up the others from school soon. Loving life.
Anna, thank you so much. And everyone else watching the video, as I said, there's a button around here. Click it. Be sure to schedule time to speak with me. We can talk about how we can do the same stuff.
Click the button. Thanks,
Anna. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Have a good one.